Today, we're going to talk about establishing a daily routine. Your daily routine is the most important ingredient you have for success, injury prevention, and longevity as a percussionist. I'm not talking about walking into the practice room and whizzing through your scales. Your daily routine is a series of exercises used for warming up, developing technique, and above all else, achieving good sounds. Far too often, percussionists are concerned with building chops and how fast they can play, and not how they actually sound on the instrument. For example, most instrumentalists warm up with long tones, focusing on getting good sounds before they start their technical exercises. Today, I'm going to demonstrate a sample daily routine using some ideas that you could possibly incorporate into your own. If you are an absolute beginner, I recommend talking to your teacher about helping you develop a routine that is within your skill set. Okay, after I stretch and I'm ready to start playing, I start with larger movements, using larger muscles. So I start with double vertical strokes. And for this sample routine, I'm going to play major chords and inversions. I want to start with very easy, relaxed motions, getting a good lift off the bar. Notice that my upstroke is prepping for the next position. I'm focusing on relaxing, getting good sounds through proper technique. Also notice that I'm going slow enough to think ahead. Think about my body position, my posture, my elbow shifts, and mallet placement on the bar. My mind is engaged, and I'm already thinking musically and incorporating dynamics into the exercise. Now, it doesn't have to be major chords. You can make up your own chord progression to keep things fresh and interesting. Now that I've gotten the larger muscles warm and there's some good blood flow in the muscles, I can start focusing on the smaller ones. Single independent strokes are next. This exercise will be very much like 8 on a hand. Again, you want to keep your mind engaged so you can use different rhythms, different intervals, and add dynamics. Remember, you are using some very delicate muscles when you play, so make sure you incorporate a little downtime or relaxation into your warm-up routine. Next, I want to focus on some single alternating strokes. I will go back to my major chords and inversions for this exercise. Again, focus on body positioning, elbow shifts, thinking and moving ahead, and getting good sounds. I always encourage players to choose one permutation per week and run it through an accent grid. Focus on the mechanics that it takes to make the accent. Don't just try to muscle it out. For this exercise, we'll be doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, choose an exercise to help develop your octaves. Then, after that, maybe something like this next exercise to help develop strength and technique for your one-handed rolls. I'll be demonstrating this exercise at a fifth, but remember to also play it at different intervals, like a third and an octave, and using both hands. This is by no means an exhaustive list of exercises that you can put into your daily routine. You might want to incorporate some scalar passages with your inner mallets, some 4-mallet rolls, or an exercise that focuses on interval changes. Get creative. My daily routine typically takes me about 25 minutes, but there is no limit to the amount of time you should spend warming up or working on your technique. Just remember that some days it might take longer to get warm. Don't force it, and don't start stressing your muscles until you are really warmed up. Your daily routine can be constantly evolving depending on how your own technique develops. Head on over to my website at andyharnsberger.com to download this sample routine.